Why do confident men still feel insecure inside? The research reveals a disturbing truth. Most confidence advice teaches you to perform strength, not build it. In this episode, we break down the psychology of earned confidence versus performative armor. Using research from Bandura's self-efficacy studies and attachment revision science, you'll learn why vulnerability is the gateway to real stability, and why overconfidence is actually a signal of fragility. What you will learn: why faking confidence backfires, and how people detect it in minutes. The difference between fragile and earned confidence. The Self-Efficacy Journal, Track Mastery, not Mood. The Vulnerability Window, how to practice being accurately seen. If this channel helps you understand confidence at a deeper level, subscribe for more psychology-backed episodes like this. This content is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for professional therapy or relationship counseling. Have you ever met someone who seems incredibly confident, loud, dominant, never showing weakness, yet something about them feels off? Like they are one challenge away from crumbling? Meanwhile, you know someone else who is quiet, even admits mistakes, but feels unshakable. They are not performing strength, they just are strong. What is the difference? And why does most confidence advice get this completely backward? Most confidence coaching tells you to fake it till you make it. Stand taller, speak louder, take up space, never show vulnerability. And for a while it works, or seems to. You get more matches, people listen, you feel powerful. But underneath, the insecurity does not disappear. It just gets better at hiding, and the people closest to you can feel it. The research on this is clear. Overconfidence is not a sign of strength. It is a signal of fragility. The more someone needs to broadcast their dominance, the more their internal stability depends on constant validation. Real confidence, the kind that makes people feel safe around you, comes from something completely different. It comes from earned security. If understanding the real science behind confidence is valuable to you, hit the like button. By the way, if you are new here, my name is Marcus. I have spent a lot of time reading the science on attraction, attachment, and relationships, so you do not have to. This channel, The Attraction Mind, is where we turn that research into tools you can actually use in real conversations, not just theory. Now let us break this down properly. In the 1970s, psychologist Albert Bandura asked a simple question: where does confidence actually come from? His answer was not positive thinking. It was self-efficacy, the belief that you can handle what life throws at you. And that belief, he found, comes from one source: mastery experiences. You do something hard, you survive it. Your brain updates its model. That is real confidence. But here is where it gets uncomfortable. Research on confidence and accuracy shows that people who are most accurate about their own abilities are actually slightly underconfident. The ones who are most overconfident are the least competent. A 2015 study in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology found that participants could detect overconfidence within minutes, and they rated it as less trustworthy, not more. This is why performative confidence backfires. People feel the gap between what you project and what you can actually handle. Real confidence is not about projecting invincibility. It is about having enough internal stability to be accurately seen. Think about what happens neurologically. When you are faking confidence, your amygdala is firing, your threat detection system is overactive. Other people's mirror neurons pick up on that activation within seconds. They sense the gap between your performance and your actual state. That creates distrust, even if they cannot name it. Let me tell you about Alex, not his real name, but his story is real. Alex spent 3 years in the alpha male world. He learned to nag, to dominate conversations, to never apologize. And it worked, sort of. He got more dates, but every relationship collapsed within 2 months. Women said he felt unstable, like a performance, exhausting to be around. Alex did not understand. He thought he was being confident. He was being performative. Alex's breakthrough came when he read Bandura's self-efficacy research. He realized he had been building a house of cards. confidence based on reactions, not competence. He started tracking actual mastery. Did he handle a difficult conversation? Did he follow through on a commitment? Did he apologize when he was wrong? Slowly, his confidence shifted from external validation to internal stability. The difference between fragile and earned confidence is exactly this. Fragile confidence says, I must appear strong at all times. Earned confidence says, I have handled hard things before and I can handle this too. The first is armor, the second is bone. Here is the neurobiology. When you are relying on armor, performative confidence, your amygdala is constantly vigilant. You are always scanning for threats to your image. That uses enormous energy. Your prefrontal cortex, your rational brain, gets depleted. You become reactive instead of responsive. But when you have earned confidence, your amygdala is calm. Your prefrontal cortex has energy. You can think clearly and respond authentically. So where does that leave us? The jerk performs dominance to hide his fear. The nice guy performs kindness to hide his neediness. Both are exhausting. Both are armor. The secure person does not need a mask. They respond to what is actually in front of them. That response is a skill and it can be learned. Before we train it, though, I want to hear from you. Have you ever faked confidence and felt hollow inside? Have you ever stopped performing and felt people relax around you? If this question hits close to home, share your experience in the comments. Let us get practical. Tool number 1, the Self-Efficacy Journal. Every evening, write down one thing you handled well that day. Not what felt good, what was actually hard, and you did it anyway. A difficult conversation, a boundary you held, an apology you made, a rejection you didn't catastrophize. This is not a gratitude journal. It is a mastery log. Your brain needs evidence, not affirmation. Tool number 2, the vulnerability window. Once a week for 10 minutes, practice being accurately seen. Share something real with someone safe. Not a performance of vulnerability, actual truth. I felt insecure when, or I am worried about, or I am struggling with. Notice how it feels in your body. Notice how they respond. Most people will surprise you. They will not judge. They will lean in. This is how you teach your nervous system that being seen is safe. Tool number 3, the Earned Security Protocol. This is specifically for your romantic relationships. If you have anxious attachment, your homework is to ask for what you need directly, then tolerate the wait without spiraling. If you have avoidant attachment, your homework is to share one feeling per day, even if it feels small. Do this for 3 weeks. Research on earned security shows that corrective experiences, repeated, small, safe, are what revise your internal model. These tools are not quick fixes. They are practices. The difference between a quick fix and a practice is that a practice does not promise to feel good right away. It promises to be true. And truth is what builds bone, not armor. You will probably have setbacks. You will probably fall back into performance. That is normal. Every time you notice it, you are winning. You are building awareness. Awareness is where change begins. By week 3, you will notice something shift, not in how confident you feel, but in how people respond to you. They will start to relax. They will start to trust. That is not because you are performing better. It is because you have stopped performing. So here's the bigger picture. Real confidence is not the absence of insecurity. It is the ability to feel insecure and still show up accurately. It is not about never being afraid. It is about knowing you can handle being afraid. That is what it means to be an anchor. Not perfect. Just steady enough that people can relax around you. If you know someone who's stuck performing confidence instead of building it, share this video with them. Next Thursday, we are tackling something that might surprise you. The progression bias. Why you rush into relationships even when you swore you would take it slow. And how to actually interrupt that pattern.